Some tips for extending your cord life. You've talked about this a little bit already, but lofty, was that the word?
Yeah,
Loopy.
lofty loops.
Lofty loops.
Lofty loops. Yes. And
you have a poor example from yours truly over there too.
Yeah. Well, you and I don't like it when we have a kink in our neck.
No.
So why would a cable like it when there's a kink in? So avoid
cables have feelings too.
Avoid 90-degree or strong or sharp turns. There we go.
There you go.
There's really small wires in here. Over time, they will die.
They will break. Right.
That too. Yeah.
I mean,
all the yes. Bad things will happen over time. Okay.
Sorry.
But
here's a poor example.
This is like an owl pellet, kind of.
What?
This is awful. So especially on these, I just had it today. I got an order for one of these because the small little 12-volt wire coming out of here broke off, and it does not work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I would condemn this because it's just all tight. What are you doing around here? Come on.
Producer trying to be part of the show, isn't he?
Good grief.
Anyway, I have another tip for extending your cord life, and it's actually not about extending your cord life. It's about extending your equipment life. Far too many times in 8 years at Strive have I gone to a school, seen their setup, seen how they're transporting some of their stuff, and cringed over the fact that thrown into the back of the backpack was the mini recorder with the Thunderbolt cable still plugged in. Please do not leave your equipment plugged in when in storage. Do not leave any cord plugged into anything. Unplug the power and the HDMI from your Lilliput. Unplug both ends, the HDMI and the USB, from your capture device. If setting up your equipment takes too much brain power that you can't remember exactly which end of the cord plugs into, this gaff tape, these come in packs of 4. Jordan can get these. You just got to let him know. Label your stuff. Label your stuff so you know. Take a picture, make a diagram, put it in the backpack, but unplug everything. The device itself won't break. The cord itself may or may not break, but I guarantee you the connector in the device will break faster than anything if it is stored with that cord still plugged in. Please do not leave your stuff plugged in at the end of a broadcast. Break it all down. No matter how much of a pain in the rear you think it is, trust me, it is worth it to keep the life of your equipment going for as long as possible.
Because there's nothing more frustrating than having it all hooked up and I have no video.
Yeah.
Well,
I can. The amount of times that those mini recorder things would break if you looked at them weird.
Yeah.
And then I would see schools they'd unplug the HDMI from the camera, leave both things plugged into the mini recorder, and into the bag it would go. Wrap it around their hand.
It'd look like this.
And they'd look, I'm like, oh, no, please don't do that. Okay. Sorry, that's a little hurt my heart sometimes to see that.
Another quick tip, setting up. Have your Strive class get out the label maker and label everything. Every end, every battery, every power supply, on the back of your switcher, label
This is a 7-inch monitor that we have labeled in 2 places.
Yeah, what's the orange for?
That's so you can see it when you've got the red thing that you threw away. You could see it on this end because I realized that when I put this piece of tape on and labeled it number 3, and then I realized that when you have the red rubber thing, you can't see it, so I had to put another one on the bottom. But we have two labels on this thing, and it's 7 inches.
Yes. So take the time. You want to make it so easy a 4th grader could put it all together. And then one last tip on the cords.
Yes. This isn't rapid fire. I'm sorry.
Well,
but important.
Important. If you have gotten a SWIT wireless bundle, you probably have them. It's either a black or a blue pigtail, HDMI pigtail. Even if you don't have the SWITs, get one, and then you can connect it to your tripod, and then, to your camera, and then you're able to kind of use your zip tie or your Velcro strap here, and strap this to your tripod, and then it kind of it'll take all of that weight off of your HDMI port on your camera. That will save a cord and your HDMI port on your camera, which is way more expensive than a cable.
Yes.
And RAM.
Yep. That's really great stuff. All right.